They got me today. They got me.
Emergency pod. We thought we wasn't gonna be having to drop anything this week.
I thought I was gonna get the weekend off. I thought we wasn't gonna do shit. I should have been home watching. You know what I do Monday nights? But today, brother, Monday nights is all about Raw and the goddamn New York Jets. But tonight is
They're losing.
But tonight, shut up. But tonight, NYCFC has managed to fuck me over. All right. They fucking ruined my day today. All right.
So today, Monday, emergency pod.
You know how my day is going, Yousef? Let me look at the camera real quick. I feel like I would have failed the blood pressure test today.
Yo,
I'm a perfect. I'm this physique right here. This fucking Statue of David right here. You know, fucking embodiment of health.
Okay.
All right. My blood pressure is very well. It's very good. You know what I mean? I'm just fat. I just eat a lot.
And your shit just today was.
Today I felt it though. You know when you feel it in your body when you're like so tense up for long periods of time. It's like
you literally your body can shut down.
I'm like I need to fucking take a deep breath, drink a bottle of water. Woosah. I'm thinking emergency pot tonight. We're gonna come here. We're gonna come to Yousef's. We're gonna smoke some weed to take the edge off, and then I find out that the weed we smoke, it's fucking THC-H or whatever.
My man.
THC something. And this shit is basically Delta 9. All right? Look at this. Fuck this shit right here. My fucking day right now, bro. My day. I thought I was going to come here and try to mellow down and try to be level-headed to talk to the people tonight, because I feel like the peoples want to hear us. Right? The peoples want to hear
what to say right now.
And you don't gotta say nothing tonight. The peoples wanted to know what were our thoughts, because people commented on the Twitter world.
Yeah, people
can't wait for the next episode, and
the episode has to be done immediately.
So it's like, because this is a topic of the events of today that deserve an emergency pod. We don't. When was the last time we did an emergency pod before we get started?
It's been a minute since we had to do an emergency pod.
I feel like it was especially in our MLS Cup run.
It could have been, but I'm gonna be honest. It's just been so many. We do an episode a week.
But I feel like there hasn't. I can't remember. There was a moment where we were like, "Nah, today we got to record," type of thing.
Yeah, no. There's definitely been those moments.
Yeah,
I just can't right now. I can't remember which one.
I know we've done at least once, but today was like, well, no, we got to record. Unfortunately,
I know this season we haven't had. No,
of course not, because we have nothing been fucking joyful about. Dave couldn't make it today. He got scheduled to work on all days. He got the late schedule,
late night.
Where it works, those hours sucks to begin with, but it's like, we needed Dave tonight. I wanted Dave here with me tonight.
Like, for those, I know whoever's listening to this and viewing all 150 of y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all are well aware of what happened on Monday.
And for those who don't know,
and for some reason, those who are watching
this badge right here, this badge right here, that I've been wearing since 2014. Matter of fact. I'm usually a little humble on not many things, right? Right, you can say that about me, that I could be...
You can be boastful sometimes.
Yes. But one of the things I am kind of humble about is that I don't really like to talk about, unless asked or comes up in conversation, how long... Like the history of how long I've been supporting this team. Like it's not something that I say
from day one.
It's not something I throw into people's faces off jump. Like, hey, how you doing? He, him. I've been here forever. Like that's not my. That's not how I go about things. All right. I
don't even know how to encompass the last 5 minutes of what you just said.
But listen to me. All right. I'm gonna flex some rank right now. I'm gonna flex some rank right now. I'm gonna go into the little goodie bag of the NYCFC street merch. Holla at me. I'm gonna go into the bag.
Why you do that? Can I just...
No. Because we're talking about this badge, all right? We're talking about the badge right here.
Is that a USA soccer?
It's exclusives. These are exclusives, bro. We've seen pictures on the interwebs, on the phones tonight, about pictures of some people with a new badge.
Yeah.
But I've been here from OG badge days. This is for club and country scarf. USA World Cup 2014.
Oh, for the watch parties.
Yes, this was an exclusive thing that look at that. New York City 2014. That's what it says there.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. Look at that. This is a legit fucking scarf. This is actually made by a brand.
Is that Roughneck?
Yes, and nobody uses.
Yo, people stopped using Roughneck for some reason, just out of nowhere.
So like even official scarves in league don't use Roughneck. Yeah. Flex. This is a flex right here, right? This is another flex right here. The OG.
Oh, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker is fucking a bad.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
I just knocked over the ashtray of that Haduki Delta 17.
I need you to just
bro.
Calm down. You're fucking up my house at this point.
My bad, bro. My bad about fucking up your house.
Yeah, you cleaning that later.
Yeah, I'm cleaning that later. Don't step on it. All right, don't step on it.
This fucking guy.
Look at this scarf right here. First off, OG MLS badge. This scarf came out.
And now it has fucking ashes on it.
It's been through war and back. All right. This scarf right here, Nycfc original badge of you. Feel it, Yousef. Feel it. What is that?
What is that? I don't know. What
this is printed on.
No, but what material is? Oh, okay.
This is printed on. The badge is printed on the scarf. This was the first official NYCFC scarf. This is the one you see Frank Lampard like with the teeth.
That with the OG logo is cool.
You know what I mean? With the so this scarf right here, 2014 scarf. This only had one run. Did you know that?
No, I did not know.
This scarf had one run. They did not restock these after they sold out. I don't know how many they sold of these to begin with, but they didn't sell out. They didn't restock these. You know why? Because this came out in 2014 and 2015.
I can't believe you did this.
The MLS logo changed.
Yeah.
Speaking of logo changes, all right? So those are the two flexes that I have that I've been here for fucking day one, bro. I've been here since day one. And what happened today on multiple fronts is crazy.
All right, so
the new badge was displayed. I'll let you speak for a change.
Yeah, because you've been off.
Because I'm fucking mad.
I'm with you.
You're not sharing my emotions with me.
I do mad differently than you.
No. I don't want the different.
But that's just how I am, bro. I can't be who I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm not like this. I'm not this angry.
Sometimes you can be.
No, I'm not.
Sometimes you can.
I'm peace and love.
So the team decided today, out of all fucking days, just random Monday, it's a bye week for them. They said, we're not going to give you no transfer news. We're going to do nothing this offseason. We've been trash. All extra gravy. We're going to have fucking Quavo do the Pass It Challenge. And drop a brand new version.
John Starks
as well, sorry. Drop a new version of the badge, right? And caught everybody. I easily caught everybody by surprise. And what angered me when this happened was in March. So
March 5th.
March 5th. I think it was the exact date that it came out.
Someone came out with the receipts, so I know it's March 5th.
So the club this year, if you guys remember, came out with a new graphic, like in-stadium graphic, in-stadium.
That was right before the season started.
That's right before the season started.
Yes, early February.
Going forward, they want a new iconography, all that extra jazz. And I want to say
fonts, added new colors to the potential scheme palettes.
And I want to say,
not the palette.
Overall, it was accepted favorably. Everybody was kind of cool with it. It was like, oh,
some people question certain colors, maybe.
Yeah, but overall, the design and stuff, they're like, okay, in stadium stuff, all that stuff. Why? For the most part, because at the same time that happened, the app had leaked. Someone fucked up.
No.
It happened when it dropped. Dude. Hold up. It happened when it dropped. The app, when it got updated, it was the same day they dropped all the iconography.
Oh, okay. So then it was March 5th. It was not early before the season. It was March. It was March 5th. Yeah.
So because right before our home opener.
Yes, City. That makes sense.
So the app
season
updates, stuff, and everybody notices that there is a new badge when you open up the app. Mm-hmm. Everybody screenshots it. It goes within our world. It goes viral, and immediately. That gets some sort of PR, like, oh, chill. That was not right, not the wrong, no, nothing there. And what happens? Sims gets asked directly multiple
Brad
times.
Sims.
Brad Sims.
Let's go full names here.
Brad Sims gets asked directly.
From the president of the third rail, Andrew Tucker.
Hey,
what's the deal here?
What's going on here? What's going on? Like, are you guys changing the badge? Mm-hmm. Mind you, it's crazy because this gives us context on as to the fans were not even, the supporters group were not aware that this was even happening prior to this happening, to the leak. Or they were told it wasn't happening and they said, okay, we're not even going to bring this up because it's not happening, and then it still happened anyways. But he wanted assurances, so he reached out. And Brad Sims straight up said, no, that's not happening. Am I correct here?
Cap!
Bam.
2014 cap. Here you go. Original before the badge. Hold up with the flex. Let me finish flexing real quick. Oh, New York City FC, right?
New York City FC, yes.
On the OG non-crest badge having era. This is 2013.
It's the Subway, call it the Subway logo one.
2013. This is real OG shit right here. I don't know anybody else with this hat. How you doing? How you doing?
That same week, right? So that same week, I want to say that same week, Brad Sims has his sort of quote unquote press sit down with majority a lot of the podcasts that cover the team.
Yes.
And then some of the mainstream media.
Yes, correct.
In the
that would be like a media day.
Yes, media day.
A media day for Brad Sims had a media day at the offices. Yeah.
And we all kind of like, and I want to say right beforehand, we all kind of asked, like told ourselves, like, are we going to ask him? Because it's kind of like a, hey, somebody fucked up here.
Did you go to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you was there.
So we put out some videos on Instagram about it. And we asked them.
City Boys Pod.
City Boys has a whole like 30 minutes. You can check it out.
But they reposted the clip today.
Yes.
Because them directly asking Sims about that and his response.
Yeah. No, and then everybody asked him even after that, like, because there was multiple sessions, and I feel everybody asked him the same question, where it's like, something leaked, maybe it was by mistake, but is that something that you're thinking about, or something that is gonna happen? Because everybody was like, we're cool with all the graphic stuff, but don't touch the badge. That was essentially the message from all the media.
Yeah.
His response was more or less, with the process of going through this graphic design thing that they did, where 18 months or whatever it was that they said, they're like, we look at all options, but we're not going to go ahead with the badge, essentially. Right? That's where we left it. Like, hey, badge stays the same. Everything else is just it's just graphics for social media and in the stadium. Fuck it. We don't care about that. And it was just, that's where it left. That was it.
So fast forward 6 months literally to the day. Fast forward 6 months to the day.
6 months.
This the Monday news drop.
Which was, again, weird. Just like,
they had nothing else to talk about. And then they casually just dropped like, the F50s are back.
Yeah, that was mad random.
That's some real fucking ADHD, fucking bipolar shit going on, bro. You really hit us with like, your mom's died. Yeah. But by the way, the new Jordans are coming out tomorrow. We got them.
You really don't.
But that's what they said. That's kind of what I felt. I literally saw that. I'm like, you cannot be seriously making this post about. You're literally trying to change the narrative immediately because you saw hundreds of comments.
Feedback was crazy. It was crazy.
If not thousands, because
I thought it was a
infinite
new
scrolls,
signing,
infinite scrolls, infinite scrolls, infinite scrolls, infinite scrolls, infinite scrolls of negativity.
I thought it was gonna be a new signing. I was like, are you about to like cover this whole thing up? You about to cover this whole bad press up with a new signing?
With an academy signing?
I was like, bold strategies. Bold strategy out there.
No, they were going to cover this up with like a two-way signing, a 10-day loan for the two teams signed a 10-day contract.
That shit y'all been asking, we're going to give it to you. They got who you got on there? You got this? Anyway, so that shit happened, immediately. The shots heard around the world. Everybody in commotion. Social media blows up. Bro, it felt, honestly, and I'm gonna say this now, just because, and we might go into it later, but because I just want to put it out there, just so that people know. I'm high. I know I don't present it. I'm highly upset. So is Sanchez, but I'm not necessarily upset at the design in and of itself. I took some time today at work to kind of like sit on it. On a design basis, like just design on a design basis, it is a much cleaner, much more thought out design for what should have. It's probably been an original badge option 10 years ago, right?
And you know what? I'm piggybacking off that for a second because in that 5-minute video, explainer video, the female in the thing, she was like a senior.
There's a bunch.
Our video, the 5-minute, 5-minute one.
She's essentially the head of marketing.
Yeah, that was the position. That's what I was gonna guess too. She was saying that our badge lacked what was the word she used?
Edgeness?
The New York City edge.
Yeah.
And I was like,
what do you mean?
Hey, how you doing? 10 years ago, we was still New York City.
Yeah.
What happened then? We came out with this Man City Light shit. I'm wearing it. This is not the authentic, because the authentic, I'm not the same human I was 10 years ago. But the authentic.
If you want to look at those photos.
You know what I mean? How you doing?
What was it this hand that you used? For the Via pick?
For the Via pick?
Yeah, remember the Via pick with the jersey? You had like a hand.
I was probably pointing at him. Yeah. How you doing?
But
I was pointing at him because it was like a picture like that.
Yeah. No, but but 10 years ago we were
still New York City.
If anything, we were an edgier city 10 years ago than we are now. And also this badge, you guys gave us the whole explainer. It was almost by so many.
Not just an explainer, bro. It was a democratic process.
It was voted on.
It was put it up to a vote. Whether to this day, I always question the authenticity
I know.
of that election. I don't know if it was stolen.
Okay, Trump.
Or the bots came in.
Was the company that did the ballots?
You know what I mean? Hanging chads.
Chill.
But
hopefully for those that are old enough to remember that.
But there was a process. It was the illusion of democracy.
Yeah.
And at that time, what was a big catchphrase that New York City FC or NYCFC, as they used to be known, would say was "Welcome to the club."
Yeah.
Your city, your club.
My city, my club.
You know, and this is what I have a beef, bro. My internal beef for years about this team is the use of the word club.
Yeah.
I am someone who's very fortunate to have some type of background supporting a team in South America and that in American culture, where the members of the teams, like the
socios, yeah,
they're called socios, and because they're actual clubs, their voice actually holds some weight, whether it's a big weight or a small weight. It's valued into a decision making process, right? They get to vote in for the president. If they show enough anger, they'll fire the coaches and stuff like that. Their vote really matters. Their voices really matter. So for me, the use of the word club in early on was very welcoming. Welcome to the club. That was a big saying, right? We get to vote for our badge. We get to vote for it.
It felt very like from what was cool about being there from the ground up was that we had a decision in what our club looks like. We had a say
in our look. I'm gonna bring it back to you on when we have a say. We were seriously asked, right, in 2014 about in-stadium experience at Yankee Stadium. We were asked, where do we want our supporter section to be? There was 3 options: where we are currently in the bleachers and 2 in left field bleachers, behind the other going the seats, which was the least probable one because of the seating and the cushions. We would have been a little bit more back. We wouldn't been in those first few rows with the big seats. Or the other option, which was a hard decision for the fans at that time, the ones who were vocal about this, the other bleachers in center field.
Okay.
Behind the benches. Yeah, behind the benches. Those were the options. So there was a legitimate conversation. Should the support section be in at that side? They were both the same capacity as the bleachers here now. So, but what I'm getting at is that it made you feel part of it. Yeah, like it made you feel part of the process, part of this club. This word club. Club means something. When you're a kid in school and you're in like some math club or the music club or the dance club, the choir club, the chess club, you're part of a group, you're part of an identity, part of something together where you build together, you grow with each other. Here,
No, you
as
you
an
were
adult,
made, you
as
were
an
made,
adult, people join fraternities. You know,
Yeah.
you join these clubs, these social things where your voice means something. Whether it's the biggest voice or the smallest
Everyone
voice,
has
it
a
still
vote.
has a vote.
Everyone
it
has
still
a
means
vote.
something. So coming into this club and being there from the beginning, another flex. Beginning first NYCFC badge tattoo, bro. That was me, bro.
I remember that was a secret for a little bit because I think that what was it? Empire Soccer was the one that put it out there for first.
Yo, it was me, and I got it in the roughest time. Like, you know why I got the tattoo? Not because I love the club, because we were in the middle of the worst. To this day, the longest winless streak in NYCFC history. I think it was 11 games we went without winning a game. I got it in the middle of that because to rally the fans, because the fans were getting ready to jump already.
Oh, word?
We were only 10 games into the season, and the fans were like, some of the fans who weren't like locked in hardcore yet, they were like, nah, I don't know, this team sucks, I'm out of here, whatever. And I was like, nah, we gotta rally the troops right now. I took that upon myself. I got that tattoo and be like, listen, man, I'm here for life. I'm blood in, blood out, bro. Like, I literally, like, right at that point,
because you like many people back then took that to heart, like you said. My club, right? I have a voice here.
Yes.
And fortunately over the years, and I think this is the where the point of frustration for real starts, and where people start dividing, where people think, oh, it's a design. I think people are generally not upset at the design. It's the frustration coming that this has been going on from the club now for a while, where it really has felt like we do not matter.
Yes.
The voice.
Oh my God.
The voice
Year after
that we've
year?
had, or the illusion of a voice that we've had, has just been dwindling. It's supposed to be by proxy now through SGs, but even they're getting silenced essentially by the club or pretended to. And I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I'm just saying as a total, our frustrations do not lie with the fact that the badge was up in a sense updated.
Yeah.
It comes from the fact that
Just in time with the new Apple update.
I'm sorry?
Just in time with the new Apple update. It's probably for AI.
It was just the fact that it was done after you told us to our faces that you weren't going to do it.
You might not have told me. You might not have told Yousef. Oh, wait, Yousef was there. You might not have told everybody who's watching this directly. But by telling the press, the media, and the leader of the biggest SG, the oldest supporters club in New York City FC tenure, who, by the way, quick flex again, I helped start.
This man.
I helped start. All right? Day one shit. Me was there. The president of that group was told that that's not happening.
You go with the mentality that, all right, this batch right here is at minimum safe for at least the next couple of years. And you go into thinking that now, all right, bet at least the identity that I've poured into is solid. The tattoos that people have.
You got a tattoo.
Those are still.
They've got a tattoo with an updated star when we won the cup. You got the cup after
this is
when we won
meaning. This has meant now stuff.
You have a badge also before that you had something else too, right?
I have the monogram here and I have the monogram there
in the cup, in the MLS cup. I got a second tattoo when we won the cup on my leg.
But the thing I'm saying was just like, now you have this badge that people have it's 10 years. We're not, again, and this may sound like a jab. We are still a young club. It's not like we have been around for 100 years and we needed a massive update for renderings and whatever. This badge is only 10 years old, and our memories are still being made with this badge. So you have people that you want. Again, I might be jumping around a little.
So you're getting at that. We didn't need this upgrade.
We didn't need this upgrade. It was my question. The biggest question is, beyond the rebrand, why? If like there's no need for it.
Well, Brad Sims' bot started replying to people's emails.
Yeah,
copy pasting, comparing. Everybody's getting the first paragraph semi-custom because your name's in it, and everything else is pretty much.
It's a bam. He says it.
Copy paste.
He says it.
Let me
let
me keep if it is scrolling into my receipt book.
This is good, man.
It's a receipt book.
It's a receipt book at this point. No, but just saying that, like, this badge right now, like, there's kids that they themselves have only known this badge.
Yeah.
Right? And and maybe in the hindsight of things, in 100 years,
it might not matter.
But today, it matters today.
You know what? I won't be here in 100 years, so I can't really think about the matter in 100 years. I'm thinking about today.
Like what
and the years, not just today, the years we've already put in.
But also, this could also still be there in 20, 30 years. Like, it's not like it's something that we've been able to say, this is us, right? The monogram, I've always said it on a, like, you could, if the team really wanted to, they could have made that the official, like, NYC just hat. Bro, you put that hat in all gift shops.
Do you think they didn't go all in for the past few years on merchandise because they knew they were switching? But they've used the merch because it's Adidas.
No.
Now think about the question I said. Mm-hmm. They didn't go all in on merch. We always complain about how other teams' merch is way better than ours. Yeah. Do you think they didn't go with all in on the merch?
That could be a tinfoil.
The past couple of years.
That could be a tinfoil
because they knew they needed to get rid of the stock. Yeah. Because once the badge changed, that stock goes into the garbage.
Yep.
You know.
No, I'm with you. I mean, but it's just more of like. The essentially, you right now have, now I'm gonna say tarnished, but you have almost clipped yourself on the knees of establishing a legacy of an imagery or your own iconography in the city, because now there's 10 years of history that you have with this badge. The next 3 whatever so that we're gonna be until the next stadium. And the next 10, there's at least 25 years worth of legacy establishment.
Think about this
with this badge.
Look how backwards this team works. We're gonna present the badge. What is it? They say next year?
Oh, it's gonna be rolled out in 2025.
Right? But our next 2 jerseys our next jersey next year is gonna have this badge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be playing this on the field, and everywhere in the stadium
is gonna be a different badge.
It's gonna be a different badge.
Like,
why couldn't you?
Unless
I know why.
Unless they already had, again, in my brain, this is already decided for by April.
I think earlier, probably last year.
Whenever they wrangled everything together.
I'll tell you the exact dates.
Hold on. This was all put. That badge was signed, sealed, delivered, and at that point, they may have gotten early enough to Adidas. Where like, this is the badge. Going forward, because while we may be seeing this now, this is not from now. There was the iteration of this badge already existed with that.
Because jerseys in MLS, for those who don't know, we know because we got the scoops. This is the NYCFC forever pod. NYCFC forever.
I know I want to say
jerseys are made 2 years in advance. 2 years. That's why when we won the cup, the orange jerseys that debuted the following season in 2022. All the stars were falling off them because they had to rush and stamp stars on all these jerseys because they weren't made that way because they've been made already. Yeah. So the badge for the jersey to be on to
go into production, you need to finalize that design
2 years before their debut. So we were gonna debut the New Jersey, I think in 26.
The new home
with
according to what they're saying is that in 2026 is when we might be seeing it on the field.
So we're probably gonna get one, whatever jersey, the away jersey is 2026.
Yeah,
we're probably gonna get that one in the new badge. Mm-hmm. Maybe they might change the jersey.
Like a mid-season roll.
No, the second year could be the different badge on the home jersey that's debuting next year.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That could happen. That could actually happen.
But so
the jerseys take 2 years in advance. So if they're already talking about it's gonna come out in 26, it's 24, Papi. 1 + 1 is 2. So that's 2 years now. So that means they've been had this badge. Now, and I'm gonna tell you when they had this badge. When was it that we went to that bar, Feely for that open town hall thing? When
that was last year, beginning of this season.
That was before this season?
No, that was
or at the end of last season.
It was when I was in DC. The last time I was in DC for work is when
like the people know that, and I know that what day was when
I'm trying to. I don't. It was the. I have to say it had to be winter. It was in the winter time.
It was brick.
Yeah,
it was brick. So it was way before the season started. I feel like it was December.
It could have
because they had holiday.
Yeah, they had holiday. Yeah, because it was in the Christmas season. Yeah. Yes, it wasn't. Yep, because I went to DC and I was there in December for a rollout. Yeah. So it was December. Yes.
So I've said it on the pod before, so it's not breaking news or I'm coming out of pocket here. After the whole event happened, Brad Sims, was doing the circles, going around, talking to people here and there.
Yeah.
He gets to me, and we start talking. We start talking about a lot of things, and he comes out of nowhere and goes to me. I was wearing this hat, matter of fact.
Yeah, you mentioned that on the pod.
Yeah, he goes, I'm refresher. He comes to me and he asks, "What do you think about just using New York City FC instead of New York City Football Club or NYCFC?" And I said, which was true, and I still feel that way. Like it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah,
it didn't really bother me then. And I told him and I remember saying, I think I hinted at him, don't change the badge.
Yeah,
I think I said, you was there. Did I say that to him? I feel like I said something like that to him. Don't change the badge. And we spoke. I think the badge design, the rollout, and everything was already prepared by then.
Look, bro,
prepared by December of 2023, everything was. He basically said it to my face, "Yo, we're doing something," and I walked out of that conversation telling you, I think we're changing.
Because
I walked out of that conversation and was like, "Yo, we're changing something. We're getting rebranded."
Bro, prior to that, privately we were having the conversations of they keep going with these it sounds like they're trying to force this specific name. So it was in the back, when you just get the tingly
we discovered New York City FC.
Instagram
with zero followers, and
we were like the first.
We were like the first three followers, and Dave Unos. All right, we was there. How you doing? Day ones, but
I can't.
New York City FC. But they wound up transferring the accounts.
Yeah, it's just
they just
needed
to get the domain.
You need the name, but no, it's just. Again, this is when specific things like this, and I've never been part of them. I've never been part of this kind of rollout, but I've been in the background of certain things that sort of have been like this. You don't do stuff like this with just in a month's time.
Yeah, this is not a overnight thing.
Taking a while. They've had this planned for a minute now. This is going in. So what bothers me. Again, my frustration is fuck transparency at this point because I'm over trying to ask for. Hold up, hear me out. I'm done asking for transparency from a club that is not going to be transparent. What we're asking for is
word club, because if they were a club, they would be forced to be transparent.
It's the certain things that are we hold it the colors are ours, the badges are ours. Y'all dipping. FO, y'all were going to find another opportunity. We're the ones pouring money into this. This is our identity, essentially, that you as a franchise, as a business.
Franchise, that's what they are.
As a business are deciding for a business meaning or business reason, you need to rebrand yourself in order to, according to the email, allow for future fans to be... identify with, and it's that wording makes no sense.
The email that Brad's sending out to everybody.
The wording here there is
the Bradobot,
almost like a half slap to the face because it's okay, you're saying that all future fans are going to identify with, but future fans are also easily identified with this.
Don't hit me with the token nonsense. We mentioned that in the chat earlier about the token. How it looks like the token, kind of the swirl, and I'm like, how are you attracting new fans when our current fans, a lot of them, bro, a lot of them, especially the hardcore supporters, are real young, are under 25. They've never held the token. They never paid for the train with a token in their life. Literally, it was obsolete before they were born. So right? And then another large percentage of people that go to the games are not from New York. So even if they're older, they have no idea what the token was. They've never held the token. The tokens to me used to feel like gold chips, bro. I used to feel like I was in the Goonies when I had the tokens, bro.
The video, I know in the video they say they give you the if you know thing, right? And it's that to me was on some J-Lo shit. Because what do you mean if you know
orange bevy type shit?
Or dead ass, they give you with the orange bevy because it's what? Because you changed the font from with serifs to sort of like a less serif for those non-font aficionados.
I'm gonna put it simpler. They went from Times New Roman to Comic Sans.
So pretty much essentially a Comic Sans. But
you know what I mean? Get with me, bro. I ain't no college graduate. I didn't go to no goddamn school.
But listen, no. But I'm just saying
that an area That's all I know.
That's all you know. Papyrus. So, but the thing is, you can't use that kind of stuff when and in the same time, in the same breath, go. We want to honor
double space.
We want to honor those that have been here. Like, then include them in the conversation, because if you included them in the conversation for real, then it would have been all right. You know what? We understand what your vision may be and this is my side of the way I put things together. I also have to understand that they're also running a business as well. I have to understand that, unless for me to be like of sound mind, or else I'm just gonna go off. I understand they have to run a business, but you literally are running the business of fandoms. Your business run on us, on how much us as fans can bring in more fans. You as a front office, I'm sorry to say, do not bring fans to the stadium.
Our NYCFC's longest standing employees are the fans who've been here, who wear the shirts to the on vacation to Bumblefuck no wherever, who wear the jerseys, who do the marches. You know, all the stuff you see on social media, all the clips, none of that possible if the fans don't do that. You know, the same way that I put my fucking foot down for EA, what was it, FC 24? EAFC game, and they handed out flags at the march with the EAFC logo to the people in the march just to get pictures for the video game ad. I said, fuck no, bro. This ain't no fucking free advertisement spot. Like, we're doing this for passion, for love of the team. We're like city boys, fucking no shirts in the fucking winter. Fucking Suki's up to 4 a.m. painting a banner in his room. You know what I mean? Third rail up a Saturday mornings and making tifo in the gym and the lower. Come on, this is for fucking love, bro.
So this is
the drums going off 90 minutes up and down the coast. This is fucking love, man.
And this is that right there is all we're asking for. And when you do shit like this, is a clear message, because honestly, we both know there's people from FO that listen to this. That's literally all that's been asked of you guys for the last, what I want to say, maybe 5 years. And every moment you guys think you hit, you miss every single time. And I want to put this out there because he's on the video. I don't want people out there to get at Milo, because he's in the video. For one reason. And the only reason is he also has a boss. Because there's a lot of shit that we do like that he's also been a part of. So
Milo's the people's, all right?
He's the
I was trying to like shoot him down in my head. I'm like, let me find a way to shit on Milo, but I can't, because Milo is the people's.
He's a person that he's been here from. He legit came up through the team. He's been here. He's almost like a day one.
Yo, if you watch the documentary Win, he's in the documentary when the NYCFC staff flew over. I believe he flew over to the Manchester land, and he's in there. That's how old he's one of the few staff members of this team who's been there since the beginning. Shout out Matt. Yeah. He's been there from day one too. I remember talking to him early on. Like, there's a select few people. So.
Who actually are part of, like, I feel like they're also part of this team.
I could say Milo, because not only he works for the team, he's also like a fan at this point.
Yeah,
and consumes NYCFC social media. I could say I could assume that he has a little bit of the grasp of the people, the fans. But that being said, like you said, he works for somebody.
Yeah. And there's those people that are completely tone deaf from here and out. Like, what is going on with this club? Because that video, I want to look it up because I don't want to miss her.
So that was 5 minutes I'm never going to get back. But she was like...
what are you talking about?
The badge lacks New York City edge. I'm like, oye, mírame.
I don't understand
why we're going around beating around the bush. But I wanted to say something about... You mentioned something about, like, in the video, they said they spoke to fans.
Yes.
Okay. They did. How many fans? Yeah, because from the numbers we're hearing, it was about 6 people.
Bro.
And hold up. And this was like parts of the leadership councils or the board members, I guess you could say, of the two supporters groups.
Yeah.
Right? That's for the team. That's enough for them to be able to say on camera, we spoke to the fans.
Yeah. It's giving like corporate training words.
It is. How is, even if you're in one of these groups, right? How is a person or persons able to speak for a group of however many on the spot without consulting them? So just because one particular person may have liked the idea of switching the badge and all this other stuff, that doesn't mean his opinion or their opinion reflects on the rest of their membership. Just how like someone could be opposed to this, like we've heard as opposed, because Andrew Tucker said in the Facebook comments today that he was verbally and vocally shouting against this badge. But that doesn't necessarily mean he speaks for his entire membership. So how is it that speaking to the fans, a handful of fans, represent the thousands?
Like you could,
we keep hearing of 1,800 founding members. What?
18,000.
1,800.
Is that 1,800 right
1,800 founding members, and the thousands other of season ticket members, citizens, whatever, however you want to call this. Like, how does the opinion of a handful of people reflect them? So that was just enough. That's just jargon for the, like you said, legal talk for them to be able to say on camera for the media layout, the rollout, saying we spoke to the fans.
Yeah.
The fans were on board. Oh yeah, you spoke to two people who liked it. All right.
That's not on board.
You know what I mean? How is that not transparent? How about,
and again, it's not that
if you have focus groups, like even focus groups are not great, but at least you're reaching out to more than 5-6 people. You know, maybe you'll get a broader idea on opinions of fans.
That goes back to you. Then at a point you say, "Hey, we are thinking about this being the badge. Can vote? We have two options."
So exactly, if y'all were really about it, if y'all were really about the club, if y'all were really a club, y'all would have put this back out as a vote again. Let us be part of this.
We would understand that there's a change coming.
Listen, I would have been open. Like I said, like we said, I don't necessarily hate the design of the badge. I hate the whole principle behind.
It's just the way it went down.
But I feel like make us a part of it. Rig the election again. Because I feel like you did, but it doesn't matter. Do it again. Make us feel part of this. Include us in this. You might still get 100,000 people saying no, we hate this, but you might get more people that will be able to get convinced through the process. You'll be able to convince these people with the process, with the democratic process, with the run this like a club, like you say you was gonna do.
Again,
like you lied to me about. No. I'm 11 years ago. Run this like that. At what point did things change? And I know when it changed. It literally changed, I think, after the first season we were playing. The mentality changed.
Immediately?
Yeah.
It was that quick?
Yeah, because the first president was Glick, I think his name was.
Tom Glick.
Yeah.
Tom Glick, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. After he left, he didn't play a major role, but at least at that point, it was still so grassroots. Everything about the team was very like organic still, even though certain things they did, not many, like the jersey design was that was not it.
He was not gonna get
but a lot of other things was very inclusive, but yet they man,
they like little and this is off topic, I'm just giving as a sort of like a asterisk sidebar, to the point where like city rewards are gone. We're like
city points
are
a great thing.
Used to be a whole thing.
The value of our city membership, of our season ticket membership,
keeps going down.
It keeps going down. All we're literally getting is, I'll tell you my experiences a couple weeks ago. All we're getting is tickets for the game. I hit up my rep months ago about like, yo, I want to go to the training facility. I want to do the training thing. And she hit me back up a couple days later to see me what I could do, whatever, blah, blah. She hits me back up with 2 possible dates. And she said, this is the only 2 dates we have. We have no other dates available. That's it. One was the day after July 4th. The second one was the day after Labor Day. And I replied to her, it's hard for anybody to take the day off a holiday just because. Yeah. My job has a policy that if you call out on the day after a holiday,
you don't get paid for it.
You don't get paid for that.
That's typically how it goes.
So I was like, it's going to be impossible. I can't make those dates. From when we had that initial conversation till now, I'm not shitting on third rail because I know that's part of their privileges to get
I know what you're going
training
with this,
grounds, but they've been there twice. Hold up. So have so many other events. Like fans have gone. Right? I don't want to find out one day that the people that have gone, not supporter group related, the people who have gone and have days where there's a bunch of fans at the training, I do not want to find out that those people got invited because they signed up for season ticket memberships now. I do not want to find that out because that will fucking hurt. So back to the devaluation of our ticket, right? Because that sucks. Because I remember the emos, we're trying to grow, we're trying to build. It seems like the priority. I've been saying it for fucking years, not like over a year or two. At
least a year.
Since the stadium started really picking up steam, I've been saying that I've been feeling our values going down and the incentives to become a new member are going up. Like those perks are better to become a new member now, and it seems like the team is trying it. And not that it seems. This is what I'm feeling. This is what, and
I don't think it's. I'm not what it seems. I think it's exactly what is happening.
It seems like that the team is starting to cast away the fans that have been here for a while and just trying to get new fans, and now our opinions matter less because they know, like any other business and capitalistic mentalities, is that it's a revolving door. You know, we're gonna have fans regardless. I don't care if the first hardcore 1,000 fans are no longer with us no more.
So
the ones who made the fucking team, the ones who put the fucking tatted on, the jerseys on when shit was expensive, the ones who were going up and down the road, that first couple years traveling to every fucking away game that there was people there in those first couple years.
There's I forget which one of the documentaries was it that I think it was the Sutherland Till I Die or one of those where they said that, and now I'm firmly believe this is just like a premise to all soccer/football clubs. People like us, we are an expected dollar for football clubs, meaning they know exactly what we're going to be spending almost to the T per year on this club.
Yep.
AKA, we don't equate
to new money.
We don't get to new revenue. They need the Joe Schmo that has been on like teetering on the idea or just moved and they don't have a home club and they need a home club. Oh shit, brand new. I need all of that. To them, they don't know what this batch looks like.
Also,
to them, it's what the new one's gonna look like. So to them, they have no allegiance to this. Whereas the stale money that they have right now is the allegiance to this.
Also, our memberships, they technically in a way lose money on us because city memberships get a discounted ticket when we add on for like single games.
You can't sell that ticket at full price.
Hear me out. No. Hear me out. They lose money on us because we get a discounted price. If those tickets if we don't buy them and someone who's not a member buys them, they're paying 10-12% more. And that's where they're losing money on us. So they would prefer that we stop going to games because now our ticket is
at member price,
or our city member price has a lower value than someone just coming off the street and getting a ticket. That's how they're losing them. That's why they want to recycle the fans. They gotta you know how waiters and servers have that term. We gotta flip the table, so to get more people, new people on sitting down and another bill, another check coming in. They're trying to flip the fans. That's how I felt, and that's how we're feeling. And more things like today happen. Comments that start, things that come up to light in conversations on the threads and everything come up to light, and it's like that's literally what they're doing. They're telling us they're doing this, so we got to start believing them, like how we do in the politics. Like they're telling you who they are. You got to start believing
who they are.
You got to start believing this at some point.
It's just getting honestly It boils down to that my full frustration with today, with everything that's come with this, is you have almost essentially finally took the veil off from our eyes and it said, it doesn't matter what you guys think from now on.
It doesn't matter.
We are going to make decisions for this club how we deem fit. You either like it or you can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And that is, you don't want to invest in a club like that.
But see,
or you don't want to invest in a team like that because Dave had mentioned in the chat where like the Yankees haven't changed their logo since I think what was it like 1903 or something
23
like that.
I think it was, yeah. Like 100 years, they haven't changed their bat.
They haven't changed their the logo.
I get clubs worldwide in all sports change their crest through time,
and I get it. And yeah, exactly. But we're not old enough to be having to like we need a brand new identity because now you set the precedent for what every 10 years we're gonna have a rebrand.
But that's what
every new generation of fans we're gonna have a rebrand. That's
why I go back to what I was saying earlier about the word club, football club. Like we're being sold a lie.
Yeah,
I wonder legally if there is some type of like legal action that could be taken. This is a serious point right here. A question, like since there are a club, and by definition, the club means one thing, but their actions and what they do are not coincide with a club, and we're buying in with money, obviously. Is there some type of legal recourse? I would love to ask a lawyer this type of question because think about it, right? Like the word club signifies one thing specific.
No, because the Yankees are technically a club, and you buy season tickets. That doesn't.
The Yankees are not called the Yankees Baseball Club.
Yes, they are legally. They are the New York Yankee Baseball Club.
I don't know. I'm gonna Google that because I don't believe you at all.
Go do it.
I'm googling it.
I know the power of Google. Even I think even the Giants are technically considered the New York Giants Football Club.
The New York Yankees.
Mm-hmm. New York Yankees Baseball Club. Is that there, mate?
No, I'm literally saying I'm literally on their week. I'm checking 2 pages and they both said New York Yankees as their full name.
That's their name, but you got to look up their actual like legal filing name.
All right.
Like how does the Yankees file their name? It's if anything, it'll probably also be an LLC, which is a limited liability company. So
all right.
I say they're New York Baseball Club LLC. That's what I think.
Yankee Global Enterprises. You're both wrong.
Well, that's their business side, but the club, it's also an entity under that. Like New York Yankees Baseball Club is an entity under New York Global Enterprises because but also used to belong to Yankee Global Enterprises. It's just the way it's capitalism, my brother.
Yeah, I know, bro.
One company to buy another company to buy another.
Rigging the process.
But it's just I don't think you could get too far into the legal side of that.
But I would love to. I would love to.
Maybe Europe.
And shouts to speaking of the legal process. Shouts to the. I don't want to badmouth the people who were at this meeting where when the badge was presented to those board members.
Yeah.
Right. But hearing that they had to sign an NDA. Right. Signing an NDA, and this is the reason why it wasn't very much publicly spoken about. I knew about this. I've mentioned it to you that someone told me about this, that there's going to be a badge change. Did I mention this to you?
No, you have not.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I would have known about badge change.
I heard about this months ago, and as a matter of fact, I heard it from somebody else that if you would looked into hospitality seating for next year, the new badge was already on the paperwork.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from somebody else. So I've been known this. But having them sign an NDA is crazy because I would have signed that NDA, I think, right? But if I was something I didn't like, I would have told the people. You would have
risked it? Those are legal binding.
Hear me out. I 100% risked it. You know why? One, I'm for the people. Mm-hmm. First and foremost, I'm for the people. Second off, how bad publicity and media would it look that the team is suing a fan? Would they really have wanted that? I would have went 10 toes down to court every day if they did. But think about it. Would they really have done that? After everything that they've been through for the past 10 years and all the ups and downs and stuff that the team has gone through with the fans, the arguments and everything, the good and the bad, you think they would have really done that? Because if you really think they would have did that to you, then this team fuck you.
Yeah. Straight
up. Because if they're willing to threaten the fans, the leaderships of the two groups, think about what they would do to a random jabroni. But that's why I don't think I would have broken the NDA. As soon as I would have walked out the room,
after
I might not have gone onto Twitter or nothing like that, but I would have told people like the inner workings, like the people who like the people in my circle would have known immediately.
And and kind of real quick, just like in that room. You know where my head was at today?
On your shoulders?
This fucking guy. So I'm glad that killed your tension. But no, but for real,
certainly wasn't the weed.
No, definitely wasn't. Or I don't know what you want to call that, but
fucking potpourri we just smoked.
Lavender ass.
Lavender fucking.
But I would honestly.
It tasted like incense.
It really did.
That's what it tasted like. It tastes like we were smoking incense.
You know what? I don't want the people to know that we made these kinds of mistakes.
I want them to know because we're human. All right? And just like the people who run this team, they make mistakes as well. We make mistakes also. But you know what?
Often.
I know how to be accountable. There's not a person or a thing where I mess up and I'm proven wrong or someone tells me I'm in the wrong where I don't apologize. Because I could accept my wrongdoings. This team basically bullies you because whatever they did wrong,
it's
literally take it or leave it.
Yeah, it's never wrong. It's more like this is just policy.
This is the way we roll.
And this is what I'm saying. Where I was gonna head to was today. I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Like the more and more this happens, the more and more I'm disconnected from the club. And it's very much like
I don't even want to get into that.
And to me, when it starts to feel like I'm there to watch almost like a show, or I'm there to just really be with my friends. I'm no longer there for a club. I'm no longer there for a team. I'm there because
I just want to watch the game, hang out with my friends.
Yeah, that's really what I'm doing.
We do that when we do that at the park.
We literally do that on Tuesdays at the park to watch random people play pickleball.
Yeah,
like why? Because we just
like just hanging out with each other and watching soccer.
And that's chill shit. But what I'm saying is like, if this is what you're bringing in now, you're bringing this into the equation. Honestly, and I said this to my rep, a lot of people really just want these season tickets for that brick. The moment that brick comes
for the founding members, I'll be on record saying I'm a founding member
for the founding members.
And once I see my brick or my name in stone that's gonna be there, at least it's gonna be hard to remove it.
But you know what?
Canceling.
But you know what the shit is when I said that though? The response was when I said that was that the moment that they opened up whatever was that batch of tickets, that they had like 4,000 names. And I'm like, bro, I can't give two shits. The people that give you I literally said that. I was like, I don't give two shits. That's not me. I have tickets now. And the people that create your atmosphere now
are the ones here now.
Are the ones that are thinking about leaving. If the majority of the supporter section is on the brink of like, I don't think my season tickets are worth it anymore because all I'm getting is a ticket that, in all honesty, you can find for cheaper than what your season tickets cost almost on game day half the time, because half of the tickets there are scalpers owned. They're not owned by people. They're scalpers. And at the end of the day, those are the cheapest tickets that you can find. You're going to find them on StubHub or Ticketmaster.
We get cheaper tickets on third parties. We get games flexed on us to other stadiums and other states, bro. It's to this day.
Like,
you know what? Look, when you said about the thinking about it, today while all this was going on, I was at work. I was very busy at work. So there was moments that I had to put my phone down and actually work. And at that time, I couldn't find nothing to listen to.
Yeah.
No pod was like, every pod I saw was like, no. I'm going to the Usher concert tomorrow. Today when the pod comes out, I'm gonna be Usher. Yeah. No, I started listening to Usher. I couldn't do it. I switched over. I need some anger, some corn. I released some anger. But then I was thinking to myself, the thought crossed my mind that I was so upset that I was willing to come on this show and be like, yo, guys, shouts to everybody for listening. Past 4 years, but I'm done. Because hold on. Because the disconnection that you're saying that you've had with this team, we've spoken about this. I've spoken about that with other people, multiple people, that how this season, for what reason it is, a lot of the behind the scenes stuff is really draining my love and connection to this team,
bro.
And not just to me, to a lot of people. And it's like, it's sad. It's sad that the team, the front office, is willing to let us go. Is willing to let the people who were there from the foundation,
bro,
man.
not to like necessarily be like, yo, me 100% me too, but I'm on that same wave where those thoughts came into my head. I'm like, yo, at what point do we're like,
when is enough? When is enough, bro?
We're taking our time to, like we do this, right? Like this to us is a labor of love. We don't get any sponsorships out of it. We don't get paid. We literally just take our time into the wee hours of the morning sometimes, or the late nights, doing all this shit just because we love talking about this club. And you're trying to, the people like that, like it makes you just not even want to do this. Like I'm like, all right, why do I want to go and record about this club to then talk about get frustrated talking about the lack of involvement.
In 10 seasons of NYCFC, before this year, I only missed less than 5 games, I think, home games.
Yeah.
In the 9 previous seasons, and they were all because some type of prior engagement I couldn't get out of, whether it's whatever it was, right? This season, from the start of the season, I put it to myself, like, if there's something else to do, or I get invited to something else on the day of a home match game, I'm gonna actually put thought into that. Yeah. I'm gonna make it think, like, I'm gonna think about it and be like, do I want to do that instead of going to the game? Like, it's not that the team was good or bad, because there was a couple games that I missed this season where the team got a result or whatever. But it's just like, you know what? I'd rather go do that today, because the love in the separation we're experiencing with this team is not right. It's not.
It's, you know what?
I don't like feeling that way.
And here's how I'm gonna, because to get sort of like, to start the wrapping a bow on a little bit on it. Remember when we said in Slipknot when we went? That we're like,
pasa la vaina.
This was, it's actually finally like really feeling like Slipknot is a machine.
Yeah,
where it's just like you're here because you like the music, but you just are aware that there's just a lot of corporate machine into this
corporate stuff going on with the
within
show, with the band, with everything,
merge, the price, everything. That's how it feels when this club right now. Not, I want to say not 100%. But it really does feel sometimes where like, yo, I'm kind of just here rooting for a random ass product. Like, you're making me feel like I'm not rooting for a team anymore. You're making me feel like I need to buy into, I just want to see soccer instead of I'm seeing NYCFC. I'm watching New York City Football Club.
It's no longer my city, my club.
Yeah, it's whatever y'all want to put out there for me.
It's no besides the play on the field, we not even have to get into the play on the field, but it's also like the disconnection, the lack of connection that the players have with the fans. I feel like that's a big thing this year and last year too. Like, there's leading up to the MLS Cup, there was a lot of connection with the fans and the players. I was a Jet season ticket holder for 5 years, right? And I felt like they offered way more stuff,
bro.
Out of randoms, hit you up, be like, yo, do you want this?
Yeah,
a lot of free stuff. And like, you could say, oh, but you pay so much, of course you get it. But yeah, but they also fit in stuff to do for 40,000 season ticket members. Like, there's enough stuff for everybody. Like, NYCFC, there was an event last week for like Santi Rodriguez.
I was literally about to think of it. I was like, I hit you guys up, and I was like, yo, y'all knew about this?
No, apparently it was like for Spanish speaking fans. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
You have to put down that you're a Spanish speaking.
Like, how come? And apparently I heard from people that were there that it was empty.
It looked empty. You could tell that it was empty
They said there was food for like 100 people. They were letting the few fans that were there take the food home with them, bro.
Bro, we don't. And here's the thing.
They got the paquete, house Latino you want it to be. You went to a party, there was nobody there, and you went home with a food package. Went home with the lunch.
And this is not to like necessarily go on a super tangent, but it's shit like that. Like me, I'm a season ticket holder, right?
How you doing?
We're also part of the media group of the. I'm telling you right now, only like 2 mainstream media folks really cover this team. Everybody else is a podcast. So shouts to all of y'all.
NYCFC fan-based media, whether it be
I don't know. So I have multiple. You would consider that we have multiple ways of finding out about events happening. You know the amount of events, city and the community stuff that I look at social media. I'm like, when was that announced? When was this announced? I'm like, y'all don't have like a newsletter. Like, the newsletter doesn't tell you, hey, this is happening next month. Do you want to come join us? It's always by invitation. People get invited. Certain people get invited. And it's like, y'all make it. Remember,
I see a lot of the same people at these events.
Exactly. Remember
there's an event going on right now.
Remember the two?
There's an event going on right now.
I didn't know about that. But
that you didn't know about that.
No, remember when we went to go pick up the tickets at Dave & Buster's?
Yeah.
And you saw the big ass ring and you found out about what that is?
Yeah.
Like, it really feels like you just here to pay to play. Like,
remember I said the club part?
Uh-huh.
That was a big club issue beef with me. How do the legends, the people who buy the expensive seats, the season tickets, they got a different season ticket membership package than the regular jabronis did.
So this is
but
it's just more money.
Hear me out. But you're paying for the in-stadium experience, not for your club membership. Your club membership is supposed to be equal amongst everybody. It's a membership to a club. Everybody's a fucking equal. The money you're paying is for the cushy seats, for the blanket in the winter, in theory, for the cover in the rain, for the unlimited lobster tails, the unlimited the limited crab claws, the unlimited food. That's what you're paying. Your money's going to that. Your money shouldn't be that you get a special season ticket package because you pay more than me. But nah, that's not fair. That is not what club is. That's not what a club is. So when I see the same people, when I talk about the same people, a lot of those same people that are, when they're not, I'm not talking about that are at the same events. I'm push aside the supporters groups for 1 second, so we don't think we're talking about the same people.
Gotcha.
You see a lot of the same people because those are the ones with the bougie seats. I know who they are. You be seeing a lot of them they're the ones in the expensive seats. So how is it that they get invited to these things all the time, but people who've been here 1 year or 10 years,
bro, I've been here.
Don't go to none of these things.
Where is it? It's right there. It's a founding member scarf. I'm telling you right now. To this day I have yet to receive one email on only when I was maybe when that the second year when I had to sign up for Third Rail to be they forced you to be part of Third Rail to be in the supporter section. Yeah, that was a good thing. That was the second year. That was year 2.
I honestly feel like that was a good thing that the team was doing, that was trying to give first dibs to the sections.
Yeah, you had to be part of the membership
that was a cool
group.
Thing. They stopped doing that.
So I remember in real time that was like a big uproar. But
they cared about the dollar. They didn't care about our experience.
But that year, that's the only time when I was able to sort of like hear about like events. It was really because you told the rail, which in and of itself comes with access, being part of a group. But for the people that are just still putting in their money, having a ticket right by the side of the rail, right by the side of the supporters group, is still the same money. All it is the same money. And you know, when you said that about membership, I honestly firmly believe we should be, because you should also be able to be a member of the team and not have season tickets. Kind of like how some people can do it. Like, let's say you move to a different state, but you want to support your club, right? You want to be a supporter. You want to have access to certain things as a member of your club. I can be a member and pay a membership fee that allows me maybe like, hey, ticket like if I'm home, or let's say I come and visit back to New York, I'm able to get a ticket without having, maybe not a supporter seat, but I can at least have access to like a portal.
Like what all the teams in Europe do with the club membership.
Exactly. You're a club member, and then your season tickets
you become a club member first. Even if you get single ticket, you have a higher opportunity to get a single match ticket if you're a club member first.
Then you are if a non season ticket or
in some instances you can't even get a ticket.
But this is what I'm saying.
Because when I went to Real Madrid, I had to get a membership to get a ticket.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you said it was like our club membership should all be the same, away from our tickets. And if you have season tickets, that means your club membership is included in that. So it's the club membership cost is the same cost for everybody. We should, as members of this team or members of this club, I'm gonna keep using it. We should not be looked upon as different or scale different. And I know you guys do that. It's known. It's not a secret. You guys, if you pay more for your tickets, your emails are gonna be flooded a little bit more with opportunities. And it's sad to say that
the city points thing was a really good way for
the fan to be able to pick and choose or try to be on point when the new thing drops.
Your tickets mattered for
your
real.
Tickets mattered.
Every
showing up got more points.
You went to away days, bam,
points.
Add points. You used to be able to get a signed jersey, on
boot,
the
pre-match
experience, the ticket.
The picture on the field with the starting 11, OG status, second home game. How you doing?
Like you were able to bid. At least if you had to, you could either bid. Like you could pull your ticket. You had everybody had a strategy. You could either keep your point. I think Brenda used to do that where she would just pocket all her points to the end because at the end of the season there would be like a big bid. Deron I think got one of the parlay kits that. Like it's shit like that. Like a parlay kit that it wasn't sold. It was not sold. That first year parlay kit was not sold.
First two parlay kits.
They were not sold to the public.
They were one and done. That was just the game issues.
And then they got put up for auction. And one got put up.
One the player kept. One got put up on auction.
So it's like things like that. Like even little. I know it sounds so like in the grand scheme of things sounds maybe like whining, but it's really not. It's you're allowing access to your members to things that are exclusive to your club.
Today
and now the more and more we go along, especially with stuff like you guys do to I'm saying you guys to like the front office that you did today, you're making that access you're lessening the access, but you're also you're lessening the experience of being a season ticket holder. You're listening as a fan of this club, it's almost like, you know what? Like, do I want to when someone asks me like, to get season tickets? I legit told somebody the other day, I was like, I don't think it's worth you getting season tickets, man. Just wait until game day. Let me know what days you go to the games, and we'll find tickets.
Yeah. Tonight there's an event. It's a stadium experience. I don't know what that really means, right? But it was brought up in the comment sections in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
And what New York City FC supporters page on the Facebook group, it was brought up in the comments that there's a stadium experience tonight. If I look at the pictures when they get, because the team will probably post something about that within the next couple of days about this whole thing. If I see these pictures and I see the same people that we keep talking about, there's a siempre moving aside the supporters groups. All right, now, I'm not trying to say the supporters groups are always there, because you know what? That's one of the perks of being in a supporters group. You get to be invited or a limited amount of spots for these events. Yeah. Cool. So outside of that.
And I want to say that with that same, if you want to join the supporters group, you have the Rail and you have Templados. Reach out to them. And if
there's a bunch of other groups.
There's other groups, but those officials.
Yeah. But outside of them, if I look at these pictures and there's the same people, and I'll point them out to you if I see them.
Yeah.
One, what the fuck? Two, who else was invited to this? Why weren't more people invited to this? Why wasn't this more of an experience instead of being a 2-hour block thing? Why wasn't this like a rotating all day thing where people could come in and out as kind of like a convention type display?
Or like the bodega thing that we did earlier this year. Like
a full experience like that, where an immersive experience where everybody walks through like maybe designs. They probably have designs. I know they have the new badge up.
Yeah.
Factoid. That's a fact, all right? But why are more people included in this? Why is it just always the same people? Not just the same people. Why more importantly, why isn't it just not more people? It could still be the same people going all the time, but why isn't more people involved in this? You know, you're really not reaching out to the fan base you have. And once again, I told you, if I find out those people that were at these sign-off things were because of the new memberships and stuff like that, bro, that hurts right there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's,
let's get out of here, man. The goddamn Jets losing. Yeah, NYCFC is fucking me up. Work sucks. Yo, I've been working. I worked all last week. I worked all weekend. I'm working this whole week, obviously. I'm working this weekend. I am fucking stressed, bro. I'm fucking, life is kicking my ass. My dog got sick. First off, fuck the medical system for the pets, because how dare you charge me $700 on like fucking 22 pills or some shit, bro. Like, bro, they fucking killed me. I'm having a time right now, bro. You having a time of your life right now in all the worst ways possible. I'm having the time of my life in all the worst ways possible.
And this team decides.
And this team just decides to take a big old dump, the fucking thick doo-doo.
No.
A dump on my chest, bro. They fucking just squatted on my shit, on my fucking chest right here.
Yep. So
and they fucking used my nose to wipe.
Put him in a fucking bed. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And
used my nose to wipe.
yo,
That was crazy.
this man, I want to end it here. Chop Cheese, Chelsea Nico put out a reel / thing today, right? And he kind of poses this position. If next year I can't confirm yet because I just didn't look it up, that next year will be the last time any jersey obviously has, or any merch will have this badge, right? To kind of like scoop it up because it's gonna be a classic, or like just scoop up anything you can with this badge. Where do you land on doing that? Because, and here's my thing with that. Do you decide to go all out and buy everything you want or everything with this badge just so like you can have it and then still give money to the team and sort of like not really show them anything to it, which is probably what they want, is for them to clear out their stock by everybody stocking up? Or do you go the opposite and say, fuck it, I'm not buying anything new with this badge at all. Y'all can keep all of that and hold the bag.
I saw comments on the Facebook page about that. Like people stop buying them. You really want to hurt them, stop buying shit. Right? Mm-hmm. I also saw another comment where is it like people have to protest in ways besides that, besides hitting them? I really don't believe the merchandise hurts them in their pocket that much. Right?
Probably not. But it's just more of a statement.
It's just a statement. But the biggest statement is going to the march and not seeing any supporter club banners, not seeing anybody wearing the badge, not giving them that free media, those free opts.
Oh, the new badge, you mean?
Any badge. Like in the short term. In the short term, really like protest this situation. Yeah. The issue with this fan base a little bit has always been like they can't get united on any front, or good or bad, right? Mm-hmm. But like the ones who want to be vocal about this, like this is an opportunity to be somehow. We have a fortunate enough to be able to have this pod and be able to reach people. Thank you for listening, like, subscribe, and watching. I appreciate that. But there's people out there who like probably are just upset as we are and don't know how to. Yeah. I honestly do think the optic, I thought about it, the optic of the march happening and no one wearing the jersey and no one wearing throwing up banners and still having the march of their lives.
So it's just like everybody wear all black?
No, or just wear whatever. Yeah. Wear whatever. You don't have to. The next home game's on the Wednesday night. Like we're probably coming from work.
Yeah.
So it's doing that. And how like the team uses the marches, because like I said, we're their longest employees for ads and for social media and for a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, the marketing arm.
Yeah.
But hold up, but before you get that, I still want you to be, by the time you end, I still want you to answer like, what would you do?
No, I think our merchandise is trash to begin with. Mm-hmm. A lot of our stuff is trash. That's why I don't get any of the stuff. Yeah. I only just get the jerseys because everything else to me is not good. The quality of the clothes is the fabric
Adidas tees pretty much.
It's not good. No, they're really bad Adidas tees. You know what I mean? After the Fanatics, because Fanatic puts out Fanatics t-shirts with our badges on. It's really bad stuff. I don't get none of the stuff. I probably would just get the jerseys because I normally get the jerseys.
Yeah.
But for people who want to stock up on merch, I guess for me, I'm indifferent on that.
I got you.
I'm indifferent on that. And like I said, the badge is not the problem itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The badges, and then maybe in 30 years, walking around with this jersey would probably be a cool thing to see. You know what I mean? But like it's the bigger picture. It's not the actual like design. But that's why
I'm saying it as an act of protest.
No, to me,
to not give them the satisfaction of like of wanting to go and buy everything.
It doesn't do nothing.
Out of no,
because I feel like that doesn't do nothing. That's why it doesn't point for me to say, oh, let's do that in protest and don't buy anything, because I feel like it doesn't affect them enough.
One way or another, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
They make some money off it, but it's not their bread and butter.
Oh, and also, sorry, I completely forgot, because now thinking about the 24/7 day, I also remember the whole sort of breakdown on who gets paid depending on which platform things get sold.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even.
So if you buy a jersey
from Adidas gets that money, not the team.
Not the team.
The team only makes money if you buy it from.
So buy off Adidas.
Yeah.
Buy your stuff off Adidas. How about that? Yeah. If you want to continue buying stuff and hurt the team, buy them off Adidas. That's a good way to look at it.
There you go.
Buy your merch off Adidas, not on the NYCFC website, which is linked through Fanatics.
Yeah.
Get it through Adidas. Yeah, man. Fuck this team right now.
Yeah,
it sucks, but it's.
So next home game is the 18th, Wednesday on the 18th against Philly.
Like on the sporting wise, we're not. It's a bad time to suck right now because for a front office because I bet frustrations and angers maybe wouldn't have been as high if we were good on the field.
Yeah, and now you're gonna have
you're compounding bad play on the field
with bad PR moves. And
feeding us in a dog bowl.
Pretty much, you're just saying have fun.
Woof woof.
You're coming people out of. You're gonna have after work energy, meaning some people are probably gonna be like, "Yo, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna go there and just be angry."
Yeah.
So there might be a lot of booze come Wednesday, but well deserved sometimes. Yeah, well deserved.
Listen,
now, let's be out of here.
The team did it to themselves, and all I want to say is I fucking love NYCFC. And I'm always going to say NYCFC, not as instinctually.
Yeah.
It's always going to be NYCFC instinctually. And I know a lot of people feel the same way I do with our love and care for this team. You know, whether they've been here a year or whether they've been here 10 years. It's just sad. And I hope, you always hope for change, right? I hope that one day the team will start showing the fans the respect that we deserve.
Especially those that have been here.
Yeah, but it's still like start with just start respecting us, like how about you start respecting us a little bit more, and we'll take it from there, and hopefully things get better on the backroom stuff, and in the field it is what it is. I don't want to get into that, but
no.
This is bigger because we've had losing seasons and we've been here
and we've been good
and we've been the fans been sticking around. So it's things like this is what turns people away.
Yeah,
the front office stuff is what turns people away. And I hope, for the love of the team, that 3,400 supporter section scares the shit out of me. Hope these are things that doesn't help that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Whether they want to believe it or not, But yeah, that's.
I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what to play right now to
everybody.
To NYCFC, Brad Sims.
Get him out of here. Come on.
What, this?
Oh, it doesn't go to put him in the bathroom?
Put him in the fucking bathroom.
There you go.
Come on.
We're out of here, guys. Bye con Dios.